Hey there, you're watching the Dave Does channel. I am Dave Does, and this is a Dave Does Reacts. What am I doing today? Well, excuse me, I'm watching some Arch Enemy. The song is called Paper Tiger. I'm looking over there because that's where my screen is, which has got the video on, ready to play. I won't be pausing, I won't be talking during the video. I'll be playing it straight through from start to finish to the end, and then obviously talking about it once I get to the end. Yeah, really going to get into that pretty much straight away. If you're wondering why I don't pause it, it's just because that's what people prefer, apparently. So that's what we're going to do. If you're wondering why I do videos, last 30 years been playing in bands myself, songwriter, drummer for bands such as Telescribe and Nothing Gained. Just get a chance to please go check us out on Spotify, YouTube. That's always great. Just do a search, Telescribe or Nothing Gained, or both. Give us a listen if you like it. Give us a thumbs up if you don't like it. Absolutely fine, no problems at all. But it always helps, and yeah, we're gratefully appreciative of the support. So yeah, Arch Enemy, Paper Tiger. I have listened to some Arch Enemy. I'm a fan of like modern Arch Enemy. I'm not a big fan of their earlier stuff. I was never a huge fan of the big death metal sound. They've gone more kind of classic metal in their more recent stuff, and I think Alicia White-Glutz is a phenomenal vocalist. So yeah, really looking forward to this one. Yes, I am honestly looking forward to this. It may not look it, but that's because it's 5:15 in the morning. It's my first coffee, so yeah, that's why I'm probably still like, huh, what's going on? Yeah, let's do this. Arch Enemy and Paper Tiger.
This world alright.
Okie dokie, Arch Enemy and Paper Tiger. So, good mix of everything from classic metal, thrash, death metal, melodic death metal in there. Good, instantly accessible track. Hooky, got some good banging moments in there. My only critique on it is I really like it when she switches into her clean vocals. I think she's got an amazing clean vocal voice, and I like it when she sort of countermands it and goes either way. So yeah, aggressive vocals are fine. It just gives you a bit of respite, but she does it so well. I mean, that's a nitpick. That's just preferential choice. It doesn't change anything about the song. I think the song was great from that point of view. It's not the most extreme song out there you're gonna get. And Arch Enemy were known as quite an extreme band back in the when it was Angela doing vocals, and obviously over time they've just become a more of a kind of a classic metal, aggressive metal band rather than extreme death metal. And I think it was good. I mean, the video itself, I should say, obviously other instrumentation, so guitar solo was great, drumming work phenomenal. As a drummer myself, I know how exhausting that double kick work can be. It can tire. You have to do a lot of I've just been in rehearsal studios this week with Nothing Gained and with Telescribe, all doing double kick work, and literally day after rehearsals, I mean by the end of the rehearsal my legs just turn to jelly, and then it's just exhausting. But these, I mean, we're not doing like the shows like these guys are, so I need to build my stamina up for those ones. Yeah, I thought that was really good. But from a video point of view, 2 locations. One's an aircraft hangar with a air balloon in it, and one seems to be in like a container yard. Obviously, that just gives you a couple of different options from camera angles and stuff, and just to kind of break out rather than just being in one location, which is understandable. The only thing about that though is obviously there's they're not trying to make it look like one location, I should say. So that's fine. It's just with when you look at Alyssa, she's got black boots on in the shipping container area, and then she's wearing her white sort of trainery type boots in the aircraft hangar. Now I don't know if that was intentional, that they wanted to go for 2 different types of shoes, but it's kind of like continuity wise, you kind of would have thought they'd have just gone for the same look, but for whatever reason they have 2 different types of shoes she's wearing. Don't know why I noticed that. I just think I saw the white on on one of the shots, and I was like, hang on, you sure? Hang on, hadn't noticed that. It's such a glaringly obvious thing in the outfit that she's wearing, these white kind of high top boots that she's got on. And then you've got inconsistencies with amps and stuff. Sometimes you've got like a few amps on one side, then you've got a whole wall of amps, and it's absolutely fine. There's no, as they're not trying to blend the shots to be like one location and pretend it's all in one location. So you're allowed to do that. It's just the thought process as to why. Because there is a thought process in videography when you're kind of planning out these shots for continuity and what you're trying to achieve. So there would have been a conversation of, we need this many amps in this shot, and then on the next one they're like, let's do another row of amps, and the question should always be, as a videographer, why? What's the benefit? What's probably in this one there was too much dead space, and they wanted to kind of create a wall so that the camera your eye doesn't keep getting drawn to the back, and that's probably why they've got this wall of cabs, is to stop that from happening. They didn't need that with the containers because the containers were a bit tight, but in the aircraft handling, you've got this big kind of chasm below the airship, and so they've put this wall of amps to create effectively a physical wall, so your eye doesn't get drawn behind the band. And I think that's probably the reason behind it, and it meant that for me, what I'd probably say is they probably shot the aircraft hangar first, did that, and then realised that actually, they probably did the containers first and then did the aircraft second then, because they were then like, oh crap, we need to use this, but we've already shot that stuff. Otherwise they would have done the same amount of amps at the shipping container. I don't know, that's kind of my logic when I think about it, but yeah, good track. It's kind of one of these ones where I've listened to a few of the more recent Arch Enemy stuff, and I've really enjoyed all of them. But I find it's a band. There's very few people I've spoken to about Arch Enemy that love both early Arch Enemy and current Arch Enemy. They find them too different. They either like the original sound and are not big fans of the modern stuff, or they like the modern stuff and not fans of the original, which is where I am. I don't like any of the early albums, but the more recent stuff, everything that they've played, I've been that's freaking great. I love it, like Deceiver. I don't know. What's your thoughts? Are you fans of both eras of Arch Enemy, or are you very much like a lot of people are, which are like the modern stuff and not a big fan of the old, or you only listen to the old stuff and never got into the new? Let me know in the comments down below, and let me know what your thoughts are about the video. What do you think happened with the boots? Was it planned, or was it an oversight on the band's behalf? I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you on the video sometime very soon. Take care.